Thank you for watching Let's Get Political. I'm, of course, your host, Alicia Reese. Today we have State Representative Susan Valdes with us answering 13 questions. Thank you for taking your time.
You're welcome.
Question 1. Who's your best friend at the Capitol?
My best friend at the Capitol is State Representative Diane Hart out of District 63.
Who's your best friend from across the aisle?
That's a good question. I have several folks across the aisle that I'm friendly with, but I don't know that I could say I have a best friend on the other side.
What do you do when you aren't in Tallahassee and when you are in Tallahassee but not at the Capitol?
Well, when I am not in Tallahassee and I'm back home, I do a lot of constituent work. And, this job is not a part-time job. In order to do this correctly, you have to be able to be accessible to your community and really find out what their true needs are and really work to help them with their issues and with their challenges. If the question is more so, what do I do for fun? Well, I love music. I love to dance. I like to read and take short trips.
What's your favorite bill that you put forth last year?
My favorite bill that I put forth last year, which is still my favorite bill that I'm putting forth this year, which is to the removal of the certificate of completion. This is a certificate that high school students earn when they do not pass the state assessment, or maybe they're missing half a credit or don't have their minimum GPA of 2.0. That particular certificate of completion is a false sense of accomplishment for the students, because that certificate will not allow you to enter the military or go into college or even a technical school. My plight here in Tallahassee is to open up opportunities for our high school students to find their correct pathway in order to live a successful adult life.
What's a bill that someone else put forth that you didn't realize you were passionate about until you read it?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, my best friend in this process is Diane Hart, and her passion is around prison reform. And being also a previous school board member, I have actually seen the school to prison pipeline in its actuality. So a lot of her bills have become passion of mine because of the fact that I've seen the ramifications of not educating students and keeping them in school, and by quickly suspending them, we are automatically putting them in a trajectory to the correctional system.
Do you live in your district?
Well, of course. Who doesn't?
You're running for re-election.
Yes.
Sum up your campaign in one word.
Fun.
If you win re-election, how do you realistically see Florida in the next 2 years?
Well, when I win my election and the voters go out and do their due diligence, it gives me hope that if we are able to just have more of a balance in the leadership of the Florida House. As we know right now, there's 84 Republicans to 36 Democrats. It's very difficult to be able to work across the aisle on things that really matter, to have more of a balanced legislative session. So what I'm hoping that the voters of the state of Florida in its respective districts, that they all come out to vote and really exercise their duty of voting. It's the duty of us being citizens of this great nation to exercise our rights. If not, we're going to be moving backwards. So I'm hopeful that through the people and through their vote, that we will have a much more equitable and diverse and inclusive Florida legislature. If we become apathetic to voting and to the process, what's going to wind up happening is that the majority of people's voices are going to go silent. And we can't have that. That's what keeps our nation being the nation that we are in a democratic republic. So we have to exercise our right to vote.
What's something about the Capitol that a lot of people don't know? A secret spot or a little known fact?
Well, something that really confuses people when they come here. They don't know which side is the Senate and which side is the House. So, a little scoop. The blue carpet is the Senate side. The red carpet is the House side.
What's a misconception people have about your job?
Oh, that we make tons of money. No. My friends, we make $29,000 a year, which, hey, I'm not in it for the money.
If you weren't a state representative, what would you do?
Oh my, that's a really good question. If I weren't a state representative, I'd probably be still a school board member.
What's a fun fact about your job that people don't know?
Well, the fun aspect of it is meeting new people, trying to work together, and even in the most opposites of people that you have, and being able to bridge those gaps and get to learn from each other and be kind to each other while respecting others' differences. So I think to me, that's fun because I'm able to help reshape perceptions. And that's important.
What does your perfect day include?
Kids. Yeah, just, being, for instance, I just came from talking with the pages and messengers. And we have pages and messengers, with the messengers are high school students, the pages are middle school students. And the pages, they when we're in session in the chamber, they're in the back waiting for us to call upon them to bring us maybe a soda or water, or maybe even a piece of chocolate or whatever. And we send them away. By the same token, we have that opportunity to talk with them about our jobs, get to learn more from them, and hopefully inspire them to want to fall into this pathway of being able to make laws.
That's all of the questions. Thank you
Awesome.
for taking the time.